So I haven't really followed Woody Harrelson very closely. I know that he said some very idiotic things in the past, just like most other people who are in Hollywood. They're kind of forced to do it, you know, so I don't really blame them personally. If they say things like Woody Harrelson is about to say, they're most likely committing career toaster bath. And it seems like Woody Harrelson is perfectly fine with committing career toaster bath. I mean, he's probably made a good amount of money. You know, he's been in a good amount of things. He'll probably get some good residuals and things like that. But it also seems kind of weird that this is like back-to-back, I think, SNL episodes where people are saying really based things on SNL. Like, is Saturday Night Live becoming a based show? Do they realize that they can make more money if they just go against the grain when it comes to Hollywood and kind of follow the actual narrative that's going on with real people with real brains in real life? Maybe they're changing. Maybe they're having a change of heart, or not really a change of heart, but a change of pocketbook, and they're realizing they're going broke if they keep pushing this woke narrative, but instead they're just going to be based and actually tell the truth, or allow people to tell the truth every once in a while, slip the truth in there every once in a while, maybe actually become funny again. We'll see. But Woody Harrelson, I have a couple clips to show you. You have this one and this interview clip with Bill Maher here. Pretty wild clips. I can't believe that Woody Harrelson is telling the truth of all people, because I have definitely heard him say some really stupid things in the past, supporting the woke narrative. And like I said, I don't ever put that on them personally, because they have to say these things or they'll never get another job in Hollywood. So here is Woody Harrelson, and this is from Adam Krigler, by the way. He tweets, "The audience sounds vaccinated." And it is funny. I'm going to play it twice. The first time I want you to listen to what Woody Harrelson has to say. The second time I want you to watch these guys' facial expression in the back change and listen to the crowd, dude. There's like maybe 2 or 3 people who are actually laughing and agreeing with him, and then the rest of them are just sad and silent.
Okay, so the movie goes like this. The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes, and people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over. I threw the script away. I mean, who is going to believe that crazy idea? Okay.
So it's crazy that we've been saying this stuff for like 2 or 3 years now, and it hasn't been acceptable to say, and it's still not acceptable to say when it comes to, actors in Hollywood. If you say these types of things, dude, you're going to be blackballed. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Woody Harrelson in anything that, big studios in Hollywood are making again. We might see him get in like a Christopher Nolan movie, or somebody who maybe like a James Cameron movie. But I think James Cameron is also kind of woke too. But one of these movies with these big producers or big directors who kind of do their own thing. But when it comes to big studio films, like, dude, he's not going to be in another movie like Solo after saying something like this. Maybe in 5-10 years when the narrative shifts and everybody's allowed to acknowledge the truths of the world. But when it comes to like these bigger studio movies today, they don't allow this stuff, dude. They don't play this stuff because, like Woody Harrelson is saying in this SNL clip, they're bought out by Big Pharma. They're bought to not say these types of things. And somehow, I mean, I don't know what's going on with SNL. I don't know why people are allowed to say these things randomly on SNL, but it seems like they're changing. And I'm happy. I'm happy that people like Woody Harrelson are coming out and saying these things. It would have been nice to hear this a year or 2 ago, whenever, everybody else was getting crucified for saying stuff like this. And whenever people were legit losing their jobs and not being able to fly and not being able to work in airports. People were just losing jobs, not being able to fly, not being able to go into businesses because they weren't getting these shots. Like, it would have been nice to hear this stuff a couple years ago. Hopefully this video could actually make it out there for it to see the light of day. I don't know if it will. Let me know in the comments if you're able to see this video right now. I don't know if it's going to make it. I hope it does. I'm going to try to dance around certain words so that it can. But I'm going to play it again. Listen to the crowd reaction. I want you to watch these people's facial expressions in the back, right? This guy is all happy. He's like, dude, this guy, Woody Harrelson, he's right in front of me. He's so happy, or he's so funny. This guy's, he has a big smile on his face. This guy has a smile. Watch his smile slowly disappear as Woody Harrelson starts to reveal the truth.
Okay, so the movie goes like this. The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes, and people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs. And
it's completely gone. He's no longer smiling. None of these people are smiling anymore. This guy's still kind of smiling. It's like, yeah, this dude's kind of based.
Keep taking them over.
But listen to the audience reactions, dude. They're not like normal SNL audience reactions. It's like 2 or 3 people laughing, like 2 or 3 people agreeing with him.
Over. I threw the script away. I mean, who is going to believe that crazy idea? Okay.
Yeah, I think they're all just kind of shocked. you know, that he would even be saying anything like that. But like I said, there's also another interview with Woody Harrelson and Bill Maher where he says some crazy stuff. And sorry, you know, if you get triggered by feet, there's a big foot in the frame here. I don't know why he's barefoot, but Woody Harrelson criticizes the government and pharmaceutical industry for blocking affordable off-patent antivirals, like those words there that I'm not going to say because he'll say them enough. I'm not able to say them that many times because, like I said, I want this video to be able to see the light of day. So let me know in the comments if you're able to see it.
Do all of these things, right? I don't like profiteering in war, you know? Right. Think of the billions of dollars that have gone to big pharma. But I was getting back to my original point. The last people I would trust with my health is big pharma and big government, because neither one of those strike me as caring entities.
Spoken as the perfect redneck hippie. Really, if that message doesn't...
they're all about profit.
Exactly.
They're all about profit.
So it kind of seems like Bill Maher is clowning him a bit, but Bill Maher actually goes on later on and agrees with him. And he's 100% right here. You know, Bill Maher is he's flip-flopped in the past. You know, he started off on the really far woke side. Now, recently, like SNL, he's kind of realizing that there's more money, I think anyway. I think it's a grift. There's more money to be made on the other side because everybody's kind of going to the other side. They're realizing how wild everything that's happening in the world is right now. And I think that some of these people are starting to realize there's more profit to be made on the other side, so they're just jumping ship from the woke side. I think it's a grift. I don't trust them. But I'm glad that they're speaking facts. You know, use their platform to actually expose the BS that's happening. But I don't know if I trust them yet.
Both sides know that.
It's obscene, the profit they've made.
I think they've done a lot of studies about vitamin D and how important it was when the people who had low levels, they were much more vulnerable to COVID. Why not tell people that? Can't you make money selling vitamin D? Is it that what's the worst that could happen?
No, you can't make as much money selling vitamin D because if you just sell vitamin D, those vitamins already exist. You don't need to develop new drugs. You don't need to develop new shots. You don't have to get money from the government. You don't have to get grants from the government if you just sell vitamin D, you know, pills or vitamins, or if you just tell people to walk outside and go get exercise, go get sunlight. You're not going to have to develop new drugs if you do that. You're not going to. So that's why they're mutating the virus so that they can make even more drugs, get even more money from the government, force more people to take it. If you just go tell people to get exercise, go outside, get sunlight, eat healthy, they're not going to make as much money, dude. They're not going to have to get money from the government. So no, I don't know how he doesn't understand this. Vitamin D vitamins are sold in Walmart, dude. They're sold everywhere. You can get them anywhere. You can only get that jab, though, from a few places.
Just it, man. There was only one thing, you know, ivermectin got made into a, you know, horse tranquilizer, or horse, whatever it is.
Which it is, but also used by humans.
It's used by millions and millions of humans. Hydroxychloroquine got made ridiculous. And there was only one thing that could work, and that's the vaccine, right? And so ultimately, because of that, billions of dollars was made.
Yeah, billions of dollars were made by those companies that developed those drugs, and billions of dollars were probably lost. I don't actually know the numbers on that, but a ton of money was actually lost by the people who didn't take those things and got fired from their jobs and weren't allowed to enter businesses. They weren't allowed to fly. You know, tons of money was lost because of that. Tons of livelihoods were lost. I'm sure tons of families were, you know, really beat down and probably had to lose their homes, probably had to move. It was crazy, man. And, you know, props to you for talking out about this now. But we really needed this a couple of years ago, you know, for the people who got fired, for the people who lost their jobs, for the people who couldn't enter businesses. It was tough. So let me know what you guys think about Woody Harrelson actually speaking truth. I think it's pretty wild, pretty surprising. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the entire situation. Woody Harrelson and Saturday Night Live actually, you know, being based now. It's a crazy world we live in, but let me know what you think. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I hope to see you on the next one.